Hey, everybody, it is that time. How can it possibly be that time again? But it is that time again. Time for drinks with Dee Dee.
And John.
That's me. Love you.
Love you.
Shaking. Oh, gosh.
Well, John just finished his electrocution suit, so I'm
Just.
glad he's moving at all.
That's good. Coffee with a little, I think this is Angel's Envy. Sorry, Wes, that we actually put Angel's Envy, one of the finest bourbons in the world, into coffee, but it's so good.
It's so good.
So good.
And we know Wes Henderson. He gave that business up, started a new craft business, bourbon, I believe, but whiskey for sure. And he owns the Kentucky Castle, and we've been there a few times, so we highly recommend it.
In Versailles.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said Versailles. Pardon me. Hey, how do you like my new Indiana Jones hat? It's kind of an Indiana Jones hat. I got this at Promontory Point, Utah, which is where the Union Pacific and the Central Pacific Railroads met, and they drove the Golden Spike into the ground. You've seen that picture, I'm sure, where the two engines are face to face. They reenact that. We saw that. That is going to be part of the 50-state tour. That'll be, of course, part of the Utah section. When we get to that, I'm still editing like crazy over there. But like Dee Dee said, I just finished. I'm still sweating. I'm still sweating because I just finished what she so lovingly calls the electrocution suit. Mm-hmm. But we've been talking about it for so long. I wanted you to see it. It's like she said, it kind of looks like a bulletproof vest. But
But when you have the usual clothing with it, he looks like he's part of the SWAT team.
Yeah, the usual clothing is all black, and it's kind of like a bicyclist outfit. It's very tight. But, of course, when we left Madison, I had everything packed. I was all set and ready, and I had the base layer, that's what they call it, base layer, all set and ready to go. Got distracted, shiny thing, and forgot to put it in. But I did have the good sense to put my long sleeve shirt in from our good friends Gary and Susan. This is from their Lake Hiawassee in North Carolina. So it's important because the whatever these things are called, the armbands that also have little electric. Here, look, see. So this attaches, and then that goes on, and it's got the little electric pads inside too. So anyway, I love the suit. Still loving it. It's called Catalyst, Katal. YST, I think. And it's the bee's knees. It's great. And I highly recommend it. I think they have a new version coming out. So if you are at all interested, just look it up. But don't get anything right now. Wait until the new version comes out. I warn you, it is not cheap. But I was just talking to Tony about it. If I was, I'm one of those guys, if I'm going to dedicate, like when I did P90X, I did P90X for like 10 years. And I would love to have the time to do P90X again. But I would commit to it and probably be hot on it every day for about 2 weeks, and then schedule would make it so it would be impossible. And I'm one of those guys, if I can't do it every day like I promised, then I won't do it at all. And that's, probably not the greatest thing in the world. But that's me. This I only have to do every 3 days. She can't watch because I'm like,
so I just took a bath.
So I actually, because I have my guitar pick fingernails on this hand, you can actually see where I kind of nearly impaled myself on my own fingernails because you squeeze so tight. Anyway, I love it.
So doing our 50-state tour, Happy Birthday America tour.
Happy Birthday America.
This leg in Utah, in Salt Lake City. It was amazing. The show was the best show we've ever done.
Fan X, like P90, was fantastic, wonderful.
So we had William Shatner to the right of us. He's fine.
John, Dee
Dee,
what's going on now?
There are all these reports that he was sick in the hospital. None of it true. He was right there. He looked great.
Oh, no, he's a workhorse.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then we had the Happy Days family next to us. We had Don Most, Anson Williams, and Henry
Winkler. All three right next to us. They were great. Haven't seen them. Actually, we saw Don and Anson at the
Hollywood
at the
Museum.
Hollywood, at the Hollywood Bowl when we watched
Hollywood Bowl, right?
when we saw Singing in the Rain. Amazing. Haven't seen Henry in a while. Henry looks great. Henry's such a nice
He does.
guy.
He's so sweet.
I was talking to somebody, to a fan, and Henry came up very, excuse me, I just wanted to say hi, and they're like, oh my God, it's Henry Winkler. He's such a sweetheart, and so is Don's wife, Anson's wife. Great. They have a play, right? They're doing a play.
They're going to do an off-Broadway play in New York, of course. Speaking of New York,
what about it?
One.
Yeah, here we go.
5th.
Here we go.
It must have been the mistletoe. A show December 5th in New York City, which is a great place to be during the holidays. And it's at the Green Room 42, which is, a really wonderful cabaret place. There's 54 below.
Life is a cabaret, old chum. Just showing this off before she gets into the story of all this. So see, these are the little pads, right? Okay, that's enough. So, and it's not fragile. Good thing.
Ha. Well, and we were in New York last year for John's show, and he killed it. The Perfect Crime.
Oh, that was so much fun. I miss it.
But
I miss everybody.
We're going back. Look, December. This is October 1st as we're filming.
Yeah, but as a lot of things happen, we're driving down the road through probably Utah or Idaho.
And I'm going back to Utah.
And
Utah is some place that I wanna be.
That's just an Osmond song.
Home,
I don't
my
know.
My girl, my friends, my family. Do 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 do. It was popular in the day.
Yeah, but so she says to me,
maybe not. I don't know. I liked it.
Know any Christmas songs? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I know a couple of Christmas songs.
Well, good. That's good. Very handy for your show on December 5th.
You're doing a show on December 5th in New York.
It must have been.
Stop it. I'm not going to sing that song.
John and Reba's song.
I'm not going to. I may show a video of it.
Christmas.
I'm not going to sing it.
Well, honey, you've done a lot of Christmas movies, so we can put that together. It'll be wonderful. Yeah. And then everybody's, in fact, when, we did the save the date post, well, I have info today, or we're supposed to, for tickets. But we like to do save a date.
When I woke up to this morning, she says, look, it's real. You're going to New York. You're doing a show.
And then someone said, oh, a Christmas show, I'm in.
I'll just put that together, while we're doing the 50-state tour. And while doing the thing on Friday for all these fantastic people in Spokane.
That's sold out.
So it's sold out. It's going to be great.
You can live stream it. So check out, to know everything, check everything out on Facebook. Go to Facebook, go to John's Facebook or mine.
And it'll be there.
Very easy to find.
That's how I find out if I'm doing a Christmas show.
John Schneider, Dee Dee Schneider. And so,
by the way, I do not know any Halloween tunes.
Oh.
And I don't know anything.
But you're a mean one.
Mr. Grinch. Yeah.
Mr. Grinch.
That's Christmas, but I'm not going to do that.
But it's kind of spooky Christmas.
It's going to be a spooky Christmas, all right. Christmas songs are hard. Everybody thinks that Christmas songs. Yes, Christmas songs are written. Well, sure, but I did. There's a wonderful album out there that Tom Wopat and I did. Actually, he put it together. His band put it together. It's fantastic.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah, Johnny, it's cold outside. It's called Home for Christmas, but it's big band. Many Christmas songs. I would say most Christmas songs. I'd say 99% of Christmas songs were written on the piano. So piano players have a tendency to use a lot of chords. So Christmas songs, they sound so easy, but they're not. There's augmented chords and major sevenths and minor sevenths, and there's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's easy for you to say because you're not doing a Christmas show on December
I'll be doing
5th.
a Christmas show. Don't worry.
You're going to make sure a lot of people come there.
I'll make sure it's sold out.
You'll make sure it's sold out so people can see me make
every show is sold
an
out.
elf of myself.
But that will be special. It's a really pretty room. And we'd love for you to come. In fact, we already have folks saying, oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. So that's really cool. We had a lot of fans come to John's play. So this at this point, it's only one night. So it'll sell out quickly.
It's one night. That's it. Okay. So if you're going to come, you better get your tickets now. That they go up for sale?
Technically, yes. I didn't post it yet because I thought that
But we can put the link you showed me this morning in the description.
Well, they're working on it. The reason I didn't, because it was very confusing. It had you go into 4 different places before you got the tickets. I said, no, we need a better link. So they're working on it. So it should be up today.
Why in the world would they do that?
I don't know.
Well,
The link I got, I just think I got the bad link. I do because it
it's like
had
Willy Wonka. You're a bad link.
because it had other performers, which is lovely, and you should look at those. But for now, on John's page, it needs to be John's link, not anybody else's. So yeah, you were on it, but you were on.
Oh, I was like the fourth.
Yeah, not acceptable. No. We're not doing it that way.
No.
This was the first day, first morning, and I'm like, okay, let's fix this, and that's great. But did put up a save the date, December 5th, through Green Room 42.
There you go, Green Room 42.
Yeah.
And as we speak to you right now, we are in beautiful Boise, Idaho. I've never been to Boise, Idaho. And we saw yesterday at a wonderful restaurant called Hemlock. We had no idea you could prepare potatoes so many different and wonderful ways.
And did you know that the hemlock tree is native to Tada, Idaho?
Tada, Idaho. Tada, Idaho.
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful with that hemlock, though.
Right.
Just ask Socrates.
That's right. I had a Socrates old-fashioned. A Socratic old-fashioned, they called it. It was great.
It was great there.
And I'm still here. But we saw, no kidding. I look over at this one, and she's like, God. There was a potato. It had to weigh 10 pounds. It was
that big.
Had to be a 10-pound potato.
I think more.
And they had the potato bar, like some places will have the prime rib and they'll bring it up. Some people have the salad bar. They'll make the guacamole. This was a large table with a whole bunch of condiments and one potato, but it was monstrous,
gigantic,
and cooked up. Because I turned around and looked, and I guess the gal that was serving it was used to people. She said it's the biggest potato I've ever seen too. So it was great. We then had 1,000 layer duck sliced potato kind of like good. It wasn't sweet, but it looked like it was made like baklava, like thinly sliced, and I don't know if it was then pan fried and then put back to whatever it was. It was like brilliant.
Probably the best potatoes I've ever had, and I've had a lot.
Oh my gosh! And do we have any other potatoes with our food? No, we had prime. Oh, you had prime rib. I think I'm getting lunch mixed up with dinner because we were at a beautiful place in Twin Falls, Idaho, overlooking the Snake River, and I had a pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw on it, which is what you're supposed to do. And oh my. Wait, did I take a picture of that? I hope I did. If I did,
I think maybe
I'll put it up. We're gonna show some pictures here of some food.
But that night, the night before, John picked up a potato with his hand and just was eating it like that.
No, I just ate it. I like to eat potatoes like a apple. Maybe rub a little butter on but eat it like that.
He did.
Skin and all. You told me like I wasn't going to know that the skin is actually the best part.
It is. It's a healthy
for you. That's got all of the vitamins and minerals in it. Same thing. I did this the other night. There was a woman across from us, and I said, I think we were at the Comic-Con. Pardon me, FanX. It's not Comic-Con. It's two different companies. FanX. They're just amazing. Two brothers, whole family out of Utah, are wonderful. But I think we might have been talking about potatoes and how the skin is the best thing for you. And I said, well, it's the same thing with a lemon. For a singer, it's the same thing. So I reached over and I grabbed the lemon and I ate the whole lemon. It's actually the lemon rind, the peel, that is what clears out your throat when you're getting ready to go on stage. So that's what I do when I go on stage. Of course, I might put a little honey and lemon and Angel's Envy in there as well. But in lieu of that, I just eat the whole lemon.
Well, we've got a little bit of business to do, the hat. And last week we were a little bit late with that, and it did give folks quite a bit of time to figure it out, although it was so easy. This one, it's a little harder.
Okay.
We give away a hat every week, and there are a couple folks that I'll say, congratulations, you won. And there's one, I won't say the name yet because I may not like that just hasn't responded. But most have, and they're thrilled with their hats. So anyway, this week, this is a hat we're giving away. And I love this, and I know I say that every week, but I love all my hats.
Well, you were wearing that hat yesterday.
Yeah, I wore it
This was her
yesterday.
yesterday hat. I think we have
It's my
pictures.
bon voyage to this beautiful hat, which is in perfect shape. It just is. It's lovely.
It's a great hat.
Fun, same driver's hat, and
yep.
look
And
for
it's got
the Union label. No, I don't know where it is. I couldn't read that. Can you read
couldn't read it? I can read it.
Does it say made in the US?
No, it doesn't.
It's not. Sorry, guys. We prefer everything made in the USA. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, tag's gone. Doesn't matter.
So she was wearing this hat, and I think we have the pictures to prove it.
Mm-hmm. So here's the question. Looks pretty good on you.
Chimney, chimney, chim chiroo.
He didn't wear that kind of hat, did he?
I don't know. It just made me feel like I should sing that song.
Oh, but I love this hat. It's going to the winner, and the winner is the person who can answer this question. So we are in Idaho, and it's a potato-related question.
Really?
Potatoes are a big deal. Obviously, we've been talking about them.
A Spuds-related question?
It is.
Spud-related question?
So, what percentage of the United States potatoes come from Idaho? There is a percentage every year. The fall crop will produce a certain percentage of potatoes for all of us, whether we live in Indiana or Kentucky or Texas or whatever.
Miami, so wherever you happen to be.
So you come up with that number.
That's pretty cool.
You win.
And it's a provable number?
Yes.
Okay. You know what I just thought? It just occurred to me that Spuds McKenzie had a head that was the shape of that potato we saw last night. I wonder if that's why they called him Spuds.
Probably.
Because you would think, because that was for beer, right? Spuds McKenzie was a dog for Anheuser-Busch, I think. Because otherwise, wouldn't they have called him Suds McKenzie? Just saying. I think it was because, what kind of dog is that? You know, it's got the
Dalmatian?
No, it's got its nose comes out this way. It doesn't go in like somebody on there tell me what kind of a dog. No, like Tony knows. I'm sure he does. Tony's a dog. I love these dogs. And it's in English. Anyway, I think that's why they called him Spuds McKenzie. If that's not true, it ought to be. So, big stuff in the news.
Charlie's words.
Well,
I know we've already talked about that. It's beautiful. I know, but still, please check out Charlie's Words, song that John produced, had help producing, and it's beautiful. And in tribute to Charlie Kirk.
They produced it. You and Cody and Shane really produced that. I just wrote and with Brandon, who is so excited about it. And also Larry Hall. If you haven't heard the latest version, go to YouTube or Facebook and look at my latest posting of it, because it says with orchestra. So what happened is Larry Hall, who's a dear friend who did all of the orchestration for To Die For. You remember that movie? If you haven't seen To Die For yet, go to johnschneider.shop, or you can rent it at Cineflix 01. We'll put links in there below. But he did all the orchestration for that movie. He is a wonderful, wonderful orchestrator. And he got a hold of Charlie's Words and took it from huge to immense. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, everything from that goes to Turning Point USA. So check that out. But what was I going to say?
Well, maybe our trip, because we're going to cover 4 states on this part of the 250th birthday of America, which is next 4th of July. So we're celebrating the entire year. Thank you all very much for your suggestions. They've been incredibly helpful. So Utah, we started. Then we are now in Idaho. Today, we're going to go to Oregon. And
I love the way you say that.
And then on Friday, we'll be in Spokane, Washington. And then on Sunday, we're going to where?
Seattle.
Schneider.
Seattle. We're going to go hang out with
John Schneider.
My buddy John Schneider, the general manager of the Seattle Seahawks. And we're going to watch a home game in Seattle. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
That will be fun.
We've got parking passes and everything. And they have his name on them. So we're going to be treated.
We'll be just fine. Oh, John Schneider.
Oh, hey.
Here's your
Funny
the golden
story.
parking space. John Schneider, absolutely.
Then John will show up and go, "What the hell's in my parking space?" Funny story about him. Saw him a couple of years ago, and he said, "Hey, I had a shirt made for you." So he gave me a Seattle Seahawks shirt with Schneider on it, and inside it said John Schneider. He said, "I had this made for you," and I took it. I'm home. I said, "This is really great." Then I thought for a second, "No, you didn't. You didn't have this made for me. You might have washed it. This is your shirt."
I want one of those.
It was, yeah. We'll probably get one. Oh my gosh, it was. It's fun. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. What was I? What was I going to? Oh, I know what I was going to go to. We've been talking about. We think that maybe the first actual domino is falling with this indictment.
James Comey.
Yeah, James Comey. So with his indictment and subsequent, what happens? What's the order of it? Is it trial, or is it?
I mean,
So
it can go all kinds of different ways.
he's not going to be able to avoid. Is he one of the ones that just didn't show up for
But we
a
just
congressional?
think, people are just going to try to get out of trouble and turn him in and be a rat. In this case, it's a good thing. But yeah, I feel a lot of people, or a lot of folks talking out there that are closer to it than we are, of course, feel that they'll turn on James Comey. And
Can
then
you
it'll go all
say
the way
plea bargain?
up. Right.
Can you say state's evidence, or it wouldn't be state's evidence? It'd be federal. This is big,
It is big.
big stuff.
So we'll
And
see what happens. But what happened with the January 6th was terrible. I mean, they're finding out they had all these plainclothes FBI agents there. What in the
yeah,
world?
and what is so odd about that is
It's
we
terrible.
all said that, and we were all called conspiracy theorists. Oh no, that never. You people are out of your mind. My God, you MAGA people, you're. But they knew. I don't have. You can't blame somebody, or you can't try somebody for being wrong. Everybody has a right to be wrong. Ooh, there's a song. Everybody has a right to be wrong, but you cannot out and out lie about things. These people, almost, I'm not going to say
Well,
all
you're
of
not
them.
supposed to lie to Congress.
You're certainly not supposed to lie.
Clinton
No,
knows
no.
that. That's what got him in trouble. And then Comey did the same thing. So that's just, you shouldn't perjure yourself.
No, you should not perjure
Because
yourself.
Congress, they get really upset about that.
Well, especially when you're in law enforcement,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean,
The head of the FBI.
the FBI should not be lying to Congress. Okay.
So they're going after everybody. They're going after fat generals and Pete Hegseth. So like, if you lose weight or get out.
The Secretary of War, by the way. Thank you.
It just seems like everything is just coming together.
Am I the only? I was unaware that there was no longer a physical fitness requirement in order to be in the military.
And there is now.
Well, but I always thought there was. I mean,
yeah, but you see a lot of generals that they don't look like they're in the military.
Well, and when we watch Turn, a lot of the a lot of the people that were having a lot of people hanged. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Hanged were kind of overweight and slovenly sitting in a bar somewhere at Francis Tavern.
Yeah, they showed a lot of that on that show.
They showed a whole lot
of that.
Everybody
should watch Turn. It's amazing.
But oddly enough, they only really showed it on the British side. I'm sorry, British, but in that show, I don't remember seeing anybody that was out of shape on the American side.
Well, I can't say the name. You will know soon. But John will be in a project playing a Revolutionary War captain. It's very exciting. And then there's another project, can't say what it is, but John will be playing the President of the United States. And I'll be First Lady. Can't say what that is either right now, but soon.
So all this is going away. And this, by the way, this has gotten out of hand. I did not bring my clippers because I wanted to keep it down to just like a one. My face doesn't like it when I shave anymore for some reason. So when I shave
it.
like no, thank you. Like
if you're sleeping,
she said, no, don't you dare shave me in my sleep.
Then you won't feel it.
It'll look like The Godfather.
No, it won't.
It'll look like the horse scene in The Godfather if you shave me in.
You know what we should do? We should take you to the old-fashioned barbershop because they're really good at it. That's what we should do.
Oh, no, I do that.
I
would do that.
Because they know what they're doing. They do it every day. Shh. Yeah, let's do that, honey.
I did that. I did that when I did a show on Broadway called Grand Hotel,
And
it took place in 1929.
Did they give you the hot towel first?
I did it myself. This was, everybody, and I was doing one of those kind of silly, not silly, but it was my first time on Broadway. So I had my brother, Mayor Bob, who is an incredible guy with not going to say interior decorating, but antiques, and he can put more furniture in a room and make it not look cluttered than anyone I've ever seen. So I wanted everything in my dressing room to be 1929 and older. So he did. He came in and he bought all this stuff, and I was thinking, okay, for a while I'm going to shave like this. I got pretty good at it, but I knew why a lot of people had goatees in those days, because it's hard. It's hard to shave right here. And in the movies where I won't do it, it's gross. But they hold your nose up.
To the barber shop. A good one.
What?
I'll take you to the barber shop. It'll be fun.
And how they learn? Haircut. You know how they learn how to shave? Well, here some places shave balloons.
That'll do it.
Here they shave potatoes. I don't know if that's true, but again, if it's not, it should be.
I used to peel potatoes for my mom.
See, that's why I don't want her to shave. I don't want to be peeled. I want to be shaved. Thank you. They call it shaving, not I'm going to go peel my face. Oh, speaking of that, we did, what was it called? Cryogenic chiro.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, no, you did. You did a facial.
Yeah, but I didn't get into a chamber. John is all about getting into these small places. And it's scary to me because you've got the electrocution suit. Then he does look like a body bag, and he gets in, and then he zip it up like a body bag.
Darn you, Anson.
Yeah, Anson Williams was the one that said, like a body bag.
And I'm like, exactly. Looks like a body bag.
So I just keep thinking it.
That is called a barometric chamber. Now, barometric chambers have been around for a very, very long time.
Get oxygen poisoning, and it can blow stuff up inside. Just saying, I'm running.
This is pressurized to it. We're going to have the same argument about the electric. One of these days, I'm going to be doing. Thanks for Dee Dee and John from inside a barometric chamber. You just have to look down in. But apparently,
hey, it's like a plastic film to look through. Oh gosh. But John wants to get one for home.
It oxygenates.
I'd rather people be around than know what they're doing.
Well, you be there.
Oh yeah.
You know what you're doing. Here, it's really difficult. Turn it on, turn it off. Oh, gosh. So what it does is it oxygenates your blood. And when I first moved to Louisiana, dear friend Marvin Henderson had a barometric chamber. Because Dee Dee said, "Oh, this is brand new." I said, "No, that was 2013." But they've had barometric chambers for decades because they would use them when people got the bends, when they got. If you go down under, forgive me, I haven't scuba dived. I haven't done any scuba
diving for a while.
I've done any scuba diving for a while. But if you go down a certain distance and then you come up too fast, you can get, it's called the bends. There's another word for it too. Darn it, I don't remember it. But they have to oxygenate your blood. They have to regulate your pressure. And they discovered that this is very helpful for any number of maladies. For example, Marvin had a young man who would come in, and I believe he had muscular dystrophy, and he would come in and it would free him up. So they discovered that not only will it help people who've had so if it will help people who have an ailment, what will it do for people who are fine? Will it make them healthier? And lo and behold, yes. So apparently, when you oxygenate the blood, it makes you heal faster. There's a gentleman that owns Papa John's. Talks about it. I do not know him. That's John Schnatter.
Not John.
But he is a proponent of it. I've got a lot of very intelligent friends who are proponents of it, and I did it twice the other day. I'm fine, and I feel great, and I think. Why not? I'm 65 years old, and probably I'm not going to stop doing the things that are bad for me. So I've got to balance them out by doing some more things that are good for me. Argue with that. Am I boring you? Are you falling asleep?
No, I'm up. And then you went to the freeze to death chamber.
Why is it all about death?
Because you go in these chambers and you get tortured.
These are health. No. So part of something I do about every 3 months includes going from a sauna to a cold plunge to the sauna to the cold. You do it 3 times, and then you get in a hot tub with Buddy Epsom salts. We call them Buddy Epsom salts. You get into a hot tub with Buddy Epsom salts, and
that part I like.
This is wonderful for you. So it forces your body to do what it's supposed to do. So
how cold does it get?
Well, the when I've done it in just the cold plunge, which is you've seen it where people are there with ice cubes and stuff. That's not what it is. This is like the reverse of a hot tub, and it keeps it down to, I think it's 46 degrees or something like that. And you get in it for 3 minutes, then you get out and you do 20 minutes in the really hot sauna, like 150, 155 degrees. Then you go back. So it's shocking your system, yes. But this one
that makes perfect
is
sense.
Just fans, and they say, the little thing on the wall says 100.
If you die, it's not your fault.
120. No, the temperature gauge says 120 below zero. So you get in there with a face mask and a beanie cap and gloves and feet that make you look like the abominable snowman from.
You've got a picture of that. I want to show everybody.
No, I'm not going to show anybody that.
I wouldn't. I don't think you should.
No.
I'm traumatized.
I just okay. So
because
you go
look
in
like
there,
you're not happy and too cold.
No. 3 minutes, and it was actually, with it being that cold, you're standing up. For some reason, it was not as shocking as the cold plunge. Part about with this, you just stand there.
Torture.
With the cold plunge, because you're buoyant, you actually have to kind of move a little bit and kind of fight to stay under the water. But it's all, it's the cold plunge they've been doing that in China for I think thousands of years. And I've been doing it.
We want to do it the Chinese do.
No, but they do know a little bit about health. So come on.
Yeah, look, I am very open to Eastern medicine to some degree, and it's always good to look at that.
So these are things that I do recommend. Read about it. But a lot of Planet Fitness, I think, has all of these things.
And we're going to join.
I'm not big about going to public saunas or I don't like thinking that I'm the 28th person this morning at 9:00 that sweat in this wood thing. I don't really care for that. Never have.
And one time at Planet Fitness, they found somebody dead in the tanning bed. And they were there for like a day.
My God, aren't you just puppy dogs and unicorns this morning?
Because we're into the spooky season, and I'm really excited about it. I love October and all the Halloweener stuff. It's so much fun. I love those old movies, the black and white, like monster movies.
We watched those with your mom and Mike last year.
We'll do it again this year, in a different order, I think. And then we can do some of the new ones.
What if we put up a big screen at our place and they came and watched it at our place, like a big screen? You think they'd do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be great.
All right.
So we'll just do movies, but we're busy in October. This weekend, of course, Spokane. John is speaking, and then we're going to the game, and then we may go to a movie premiere in Utah on the way back. We shall see. With Angel Studios.
I hope so. We met some wonderful people from Angel Studios.
Really great people.
They've been putting out some of the best movies. And they've done a great job, and I think they're a fairly new company, and they're doing great.
Their big breakout was the movie with Jim Caviezel, who, by the way, Jim is filming the second Passion of the Christ.
Is that a secret?
No,
it's not a secret.
No. And they've been filming for, I think, a month in Italy. So he is still Jesus.
That's amazing.
And Mel Gibson is directing.
Yep. That's going to be great.
The whole thing, but that will be a big movie.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a big movie.
And then the next weekend, we will be in West Liberty, Kentucky.
That's right. With the whole band.
We're going to do also a meet and greet with the United States Senator there.
Oh, that's going to be great.
He lives in Hazard, so we're getting back into or at least planning the Hazard parquet, which is going to be quite something.
Butter parquet.
And then the next weekend we'll be in Albany, Kentucky
I'm
during
so
the
glad
day.
you know all this.
During the day, and then Livingston, Tennessee in the evening. So I'll look
How
at that.
close to Halloween are we getting?
Pretty close.
All of that. Okay. You know what I know? I know I'm sitting on a couch in Boise. That's what I know.
And you know what's great about October too? You should wear orange every day. Orange and black.
Oh,
black.
yesterday was yesterday orange T-shirt day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had. We didn't. It was National Orange T-shirt Day, so
and
we had
it
a big
means
sale.
something else. So I had a couple people say, "Well, you know that's what it means." I said, "Yeah, but in John Schneider world, orange T-shirts
Oh, it means
are
something
orange."
else. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like all kids matter or something like that, and they do. So we were celebrating that and the fact that we love orange.
Oh, we can say that now. We can say all kids matter. I love that. For a while, you couldn't say that. That was racist to say all kids matter.
Yeah.
Or all people matter. That was bad. Oh, bad.
You know, it's something that.
Thank God all that nonsense is
I think
coming
maybe
to
Native American kids. I'm not sure. Anyway, we love orange across the board, and we are again in Boise. And an interesting fact that I shared with John is there's a huge Basque community here.
Yes.
I've been here before, so I learned all about it. But it is fascinating because it's this group. It's between Spain and France, that corner where they meet, and it's a big Basque community. And I don't know how many, but they still speak an ancient language. So there's so much out there.
And they moved to Idaho.
Moved to Idaho.
And that's part of our documentary. I have a little. I have the information on my phone. I can't grab it because that's what we're doing the podcast.
And of course, the Mormons went to Salt Lake City. We know that. That's well known.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it is because they were part of the westward expansion, and they're on foot or they're on wagons, they're on horseback, they're getting out here any way they can. And I think a lot of these places happened because they said, you know what, I'm tired. I'm done. I'm tired. Charlie, you can keep going, but I'm done.
It's like the grapes of wrath, but they didn't keep going.
Oh yeah, well,
and they barely made it.
Then they tried. They didn't want to let them into Excuse me. They didn't want to let them into California. Mm-hmm. The Okies from Oklahoma, of course. That's a great movie. Steinbeck. If you haven't read that novel, you should read it. And if you don't want to read it, then you should watch the movie Grapes of Wrath. Henry Fonda.
Oh yeah, so good. So, honey, do you think
John Ford directed it? No, that's not right.
Henry Ford starred in it.
No.
Henry Ford was a star. Wasn't he the dad? No, I thought he was the dad.
It's Henry Fonda.
Oh, shoot.
Bang. Henry Fonda.
Bing. That's right.
Yoing. So,
of course, Henry Fonda.
So a lot of great stuff. We're learning a whole lot of great things about our country. And when you watch the documentaries, you will learn a lot of things too. Now, we're not dwelling on it. We're not going to spend an hour in each place. We're going to spend whatever time it takes. We don't know how long we're going to spend in each place.
The fun part about it is we'll see how it goes, but it's going to be good. I have to tell you that John can do anything. John can do anything. He is doing such a good job. I mean, I put the planning together and trying to figure out where we go and, what is of historic significance and the research, that sort of thing. But John is really wonderful at making the shots with the camera, with just a camera. And it's just amazing.
Thank you.
It's really, really good. And the first one's almost done, I think. Isn't the first episode?
Yeah, but we're traveling here. I've got it sitting on the laptop over there. I've got the first 4 states are done. I've got to add one more state, and then that one will be done, and we'll put that out.
We're doing our own
but it's really great. But we're not doing the things that are the typical things.
Here and there.
For example, when we were in Twin Falls, Idaho, there right next to the Snake River Canyon, we had to talk about Evel Knievel and his attempted jump over the Snake River Canyon in I think it was 74. Yeah, I think it was 74. Anyway, so that was something because
Don't get any ideas, honey.
He did. Oh no, I looked at it. I don't want to try that.
It's big.
It's what were you thinking, Evel Knievel? My gosh. But so we talk about that. We talk about a lot of things, and we're having a whole lot of fun learning as we go, singing some songs, doing concerts in some places, singing songs in another. We tried to sing the Idaho. No, was it the Idaho song?
Yeah, we apologize ahead of time because we were trying to sing it.
It's kind of a polka. And it kind of we did.
We didn't do it Yeah, we didn't do it justice.
We didn't do it justice, but it's pretty funny.
Right.
So if we butcher your state song, we apologize. But if we made you laugh, then we take it back, because laughter is, after all, according to Reader's Digest, the best medicine.
And John will be singing in every state. That was really, we wanted to.
In some regard.
In some regard, even if it's just happy
Hey,
birthday.
I'm in the state and I'm singing. Yeah.
So, because a lot of folks are like, oh, well, that's Bo Duke. And we know this, and people love that. And that's an amazing thing. But some folks don't realize John has a beautiful voice, and he is a talented recording artist, and he has 29 albums, 5 number ones. So we thought, well, hey, we'll celebrate America. 5 number ones. Is that what
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. So we wanted to celebrate America. It's only going to happen this year in our lifetime, sesquicentennial, the 250th birthday of our country. So we're doing that. And we started July 4th. We're going to end this next July 4th. And we will, some way, somehow, go to every state. John will sing.
Yep.
Do a little piece for the documentary. And that's something that will always happen, something that you all will see. So
I'm taking you with us, which is kind of cool, because this is very, it's a big deal, but it's very homey. It's like we're driving down the road. Oh, what's that? Let's go look. And, when we look at some cool thing and do a quick, what would you call it? Interstitial on the phone camera about it. And then it's kind of like, you are discovering America as we are. And
every state's different. Look, when we were in the Northeast, it's like, oh my gosh, look at that Revolutionary War.
Look at the monument.
The monument of Ford, a tavern that's been there since 17. There's so much going on. There was so much Revolutionary War stuff going on. As we go west, it's a different situation. Like yesterday where the railroad met.
Yep. Promontory Point, very, very important.
And more frontier-like info. So every state's fascinating.
But sure. I will get, during it, I did a little thing yesterday, we're there at Promontory Point, and, it's a great reason to celebrate, but it was when we're there, you're looking at it, and it's desolate. But in order to join those two railroads together, millions of buffalo and hundreds of thousands of Indians were destroyed in order to, was it really that necessary? So I ask questions like this. I've done that for years. I especially traveling out here, because, it's rugged, not Boise, but when you get out in the outskirts, in the land in between the cities out here out west, if you've never been out west, it is immense. It is so vast.
And it takes a long time to find water.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, it would have, for sure.
And there's still it's still not very populated. So every time I see it, I think, why in the world was it so important that we conquer this land so that we could connect a railroad? I mean, I understand it's for commerce, but why couldn't a deal that was stuck to, a lot of times our leadership, way back when, made deals that they had no intention of keeping. Does that sound familiar? It's so there's a lot of things that we have to ask ourselves about out here in the West. At least I do, because the buffalo were killed really to sell the skins, but also to starve the people that were there so that they couldn't fight as the federal government, it was Lincoln's plan. It was Lincoln's plan, could take over the land. They called it manifest destiny, which means I want it, you have it, I'm taking it. But here's a couple of beads. And I got a problem with that. I still have a problem with, I think that is the darkest moment in our history, because nobody ever really talked about it. They just kind of accepted it. Oh yeah, well, we needed to put the railroad in, so we needed to. No, we didn't need to displace all these people. We certainly didn't need to sneak up on them in the winter. Anyhow, I'll go on a whole tangent here about that. But one of these days, I'm going to do something about that actually talks about what happened, why it happened, and the effect on both sides. I have to. I started it. Well, we didn't follow through with it, but when I did Stagecoach with Johnny and Waylon and Willie and Chris and the gang, we were starting an organization called Cowboys for Indians. And life got in the way, and we didn't finish it. But I visited the Apache Nation. I visited who was it? The chief, Wilma Mankiller. There's a great name. Don't mess with Wilma Mankiller in Oklahoma. So it's something that's been on my heart for a long, long time. And one of these days, which is why I'm going to do the barometric chamber so I can stay around longer. I'm going to do something so that we can learn more about that. Please stop me.
Okay, I will. On a brighter note, we're kind of going along part of the Lewis and Clark Trail, which is so cool. And I wish we could go to the fort where they kind of ended up for the winter, but I don't think we're going to get that far.
No.
So, but I think, I mean, even though some bad things happened, certainly, as what you're saying was tragic, look, people could get to a location on the train in a week where before it took 6 months, and it was dangerous travel in those wagons. So it's not all bad. And I love train travel. John, not as much. That's a different thing altogether. Amtrak needs to update, and I'm hoping we do at least 2 more train rides for our trip. If I can talk John into it, or bribe him, or
drug me. Give me something.
Or give in to the barometric chamber.
Give me a train with a barometric chamber on it. I played the guy who in a movie called Mysterious Circumstance, because one of the
that's right.
the stops of Lewis and Clark was way, way back in I'm not sure if it's in Tennessee or it's on the Natchez Trace Parkway. Now, and of course, it wasn't that then, but part of the Natchez Trace Parkway that goes from Natchez, Mississippi to right there in Tennessee where we did the event, Leaper's Fork.
Right.
Well, part of it is where he's buried. He's buried.
Clark in Louisville, and Clarksville's right there for that reason.
Right.
And there's a statue and a log cabin and a whole thing.
But there's a whole mystery about how he died, whether he was killed, whether he got sick, what in the world happened, whether he committed suicide is another one. So there's a movie called Mysterious Circumstance. Yeah, it's singular. Mysterious Circumstance, I believe.
And I love Undaunted Courage. What a wonderful book.
And I come in like, yar, matey. No, that's a pirate. I come in more like John Wayne. Well, come on. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Like maybe.
I've got buckskins on, and no. I'm a general. I'm a warring guy. I honestly don't remember. We shot it quite a while ago. We shot it at night, and it's really terrific. They explore the 3 or 4 different myths about what happened to him, and the guy that plays Meriwether Lewis is just great. So check it out.
He was like a secretary and a botanist, and he was there to record where Clark was there as like the frontier guy, and he put the frontier folks together to try to just survive.
Did Meriwether Lewis draw the pictures and things? I think he did. It's amazing. That's I'm sure there's been movies about it before, but I'm in that one, so check that out. And I look kind of like this, actually. So,
well, yeah, we'll have to go see
Mysterious Circumstance. We're at 40. We got 12 minutes left. My goodness.
Awesome.
This has been amazing.
A dozen.
I need more. A dozen. A baker's dozen.
I love doing this podcast, and when folks give the suggestions for the states, it's so fascinating because we may not make it there, but is that the case? And I'll look it up, and we learn something. So we really appreciate your input. But a lot of things we have, like if you give a suggestion, we may not be able to get there, but we could do the same thing maybe an hour away. So it's very, very helpful.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, we love it. And
our country, the best country in the world, we kind of talked about never leaving because it was such a dangerous world. But we are going to go to England.
I don't have my passport yet.
November. John does not have his passport yet, but we've not been home.
My passport was stolen.
And I have mine, so I will not be going without him, of course. So hopefully it will come up. But here's the thing: it's supposed to be a government shutdown. Does that mean a post office too? I don't think it does. But I thought of that this morning.
It won't be for very long. And Schumer's out there saying, "Oh, this president, we've had 2 shutdowns. So what? If it's broken, and you need to shut it down in order to fix it, shut it down. Just because you don't get paid that day, we don't care.
That happens with
And
business
he's
all the time.
he's hopefully the next domino to fall.
Yeah, that's
good old Chuckles. Yeah, very funny guy.
And what happened to Pacific Palisades?
Yeah.
What about that land grab?
It's still desolate. It's still, it's not smoldering anymore, thank God, but it's sitting there. No one has a permit. No one is able to rebuild. But guess what? All those people still have to do. They have to pay their mortgages. I don't even think they can go there because they say it's like a hazardous landfill now. Pacific Palisades. And what's the governor of the state of California doing about it? Nothing. Nothing.
He wants to run for president.
Yeah, right. He's right now he's running from president, and that's going to keep going. So,
do you like pumpkin stuff?
I'm not doing a show about pumpkins.
I'm just asking.
I don't know any pumpkin songs.
Someone is asking, do you like pumpkin spice or pumpkin
I do.
pie?
I have pumpkin spice coffee. I love pumpkin pie.
Because I was just thinking, I'd kind of like to have some. So we'll get more coffee and put not just bourbon in it, but pumpkin spice.
Well,
I like to do that at least once a year.
The coffee we have in Nashville is actually pumpkin spice. I make the lattes. I make good lattes.
John's very good.
But so we are watching the news. We just keep seeing, my God, it just every day somebody somewhere does something incredibly stupid. But really? and usually with a firearm. And of course, people are saying, well, we get rid of the guns, then, obviously we get rid of the guns, we won't have these problems. Who in the show of hands does anybody actually believe that bad guys and bad girls who shoot people actually have permitted firearms? They've gone through the proper channels to be able to purchase a firearm. Now, sometimes that happens, but if you make it impossible for her and me and you to be able to own a firearm, do you really think that's going to keep the bad people from owning firearms? What are you smoking?
On another note, isn't it sad about Nicole Kidman and the short guy?
We went from
I know, but
we went from the Second Amendment to divorce.
And that is the big news in Nashville, everywhere. It just keeps, popping up, and people can't get enough of that. Now, I don't like, thinking, oh, I wonder what happened, blah, blah. I just am sad about it because I think they seem to be a really nice couple. So
well, I've never heard a sour word about either one of them. So but that's their business. They're
Keith Urban. Sorry,
they're falling apart.
So they're divorcing. It's just sad, and it makes me so grateful for you because we're so happy because we're happy every day.
We are. We're happy every day.
We have fun.
We have fun every day. That's important. People. You talked
about laughing, about the laughing thing.
Laughter is so important. You can choose to have fun today. It's a good idea. Choose to have fun. Do something fun. Tell a joke. Go somewhere fun.
Watch a funny movie.
Take 5 minutes. Just go. Just do something, because once you have laughed today, it's kind of hard to turn that around and go back to being grumpy.
Well, you can't be grumpy if you're happy. It sounds that simple,
There's some song about that. I don't remember.
If you kind of hey, let's do something fun where you're not going to feel bad anymore. I mean, look, stuff happens, so what?
Right, or make a silly face.
Make the best out of it.
That's what we do. Make your partner laugh somehow.
Isn't that what Denver Pyle said? I cannot believe you did that.
She laughed. Yeah, Denver Pyle said, does she?
I did. That's a big deal laugh.
Does she make you laugh?
I mean, I don't mind you smelling feral and having BO, but to lift your arm and to blow it in my face, I can't believe you did that. That's a way to start the day. Now, John Schneider,
the electrocution. There you go.
Sweaty from the electrocution suit. Ooh, I smell that electrocution suit.
So make a decision to have fun today. Have fun. Do something funny. Do something silly.
We're going to Oregon.
Do that. That's
and we're going to Washington State.
Oh, I thought that was breaking news. It's not. It's Uber trying to sell us something. We're going to Washington State. We're going to have a great time there.
And John bought the new hat. I didn't buy a new hat. John did. I'm giving hats away.
Was very unusual for me.
This week,
There it is. There's the hat.
What percentage potatoes are grown for this country in Idaho? What's the percentage?
They've already, for this country.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, they send Idaho potatoes all around the world.
The percentage for this country.
For this country.
How many potatoes come from Idaho?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck?
What's funny? I mean, some people call it the potato state, but officially it's the gem state because there are a lot of gems. Precious gems and...
Oh, that's right. I think it's in the song we butchered. It was about the gems. Yeah, because...
It's called the gem state, but I'm going to go with potato.
It's very... when we look out the window, gosh, it's just gorgeous. But
we've eaten a lot of potatoes in the last day or so.
We have. Well, we're in Idaho.
Really good.
When in Idaho,
eat potatoes.
And find gems, I guess. Find gems.
I did.
So keep your...
Ew.
Oh... So enjoy yourself.
Have to be the second
enjoy
time.
yourself.
I'm ready.
You got to surprise them with that one. Enjoy yourselves today. Have fun. Keep your eye on the news. See what's going on because we're going to talk about it next week. Hopefully, we'll have some more good news about bad people turning on each other.
But make sure and check John's Facebook, mine, and pretty much we have the same thing on ours for concerts for. The shirt deals.
Get my app. Remember, just get the app.
There's the app too, but yeah, I guess some people don't use Facebook.
Yeah. So just get my app. Go to the App Store. It's called John Schneider. It's free. It'll work on Android. It'll work on your laptop. It'll work on an iPhone. And it'll tell you where we are and what we're doing. And I think that's it. Oh, we've got a minute and a half.
Ooh, I like that.
Want to sing a song?
And I'm going back to Utah. Seattle, oh, you know what? I will. Give a big cheer for South Ripley. Let it be heard far and wide. Let him know that it's for victory. Okay, I'll stop. But
why? No, you don't stop.
The reason I'm singing that is because our fight song in high school is Oregon's fight song, Mighty Oregon. So all through high school, I have known Oregon's fight song. I assume the University of Oregon.
So that's pretty good. So you're going to be singing that on the documentary.
Mighty Oregon.
Shaving a haircut.
2 bits. And we're going to Oregon. We're going to get our duds together, not getting in a wagon, but close, and we're going to go to Oregon.
A Conestoga wagon.
We're
not going to do that. We're actually in an expedition.
A couple hours.
We're on an expedition, in an expedition.
We are.
Yeah. So you all, if you have the opportunity, go out and look at the state next to you. Look at your state. Learn about your state a little bit more. Go to ma and pa places. Have a great breakfast or lunch or dinner somewhere.
Dream with me. It's such a dream. Our country's the best country in the world. Every state, there's so much to see.
It's beautiful.
So beautiful.
And wherever you are, there is history that you have no notion of. So learn a little bit. Learn a little bit more about your state, and then go one state over. You don't have to go crazy like we are going all over. We'll take you with us. We'll do that. We'll do this for you. But you can go and learn something about your state today that you didn't know, or make a promise to yourself that you're going to learn something about your state before the end of the year.
And look, every state has so much to see. Even Rhode Island, little Rhode Island. We are like, wow.
Rhode Island is beautiful. That's got Sheila is in Rhode Island. She's on Block Island right now. Block Island is a beautiful, beautiful place. But we're out of time. We hope that you had a fun time here. We hope you learned something.
With a little bit of luck. With a little bit of luck.
This has been Stinks with Dee Dee.
And John. See you next week.
Bye.